they're seeing it. You just ask them for their schooling. Yeah. So you can actually play a game, right? Pretend you're stealing it. They'll show up pretty quick. Right?
What if they don't?
What are you doing?
What if they don't? Like, how far into this field do I have to go?
Can you make it to your car?
So Nick needs a ride home, right? Going on with this.
Do you want to join me here?
Well, can I steal your link so I don't have to do it at all?
Yeah.
How do I do that?
It's on YouTube.
Whoa, fancy.
Yeah,
Can you do the commentary? Okay, yeah. So in I forget what ring.
Oh yeah, was I on East End or whatever?
So what is it? Oops. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, your stream is better than mine.
He's jealous of your abilities to stream.
Hillary Dennis? Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Competition besides you. Oh, is it?
It's lonely and cold back here. There's no heater. She's but there's a guy, like guys think it's hilarious when you say, oh, and they're both like, right. I'm like, what's so funny? You're such it's like, why you guys all this shit? Next time it's gonna be morning. Can you stop and try to? Well, I didn't know this was so well. I don't know if they can hear you. It doesn't look that big. They've got to be pretty close to it. I said what I said. All right, good evening, hockey fans. It's Lori coming to you live from the Tony Graham Recreation Complex, where the Kanata 6-7s are taking on the Cumberland Dukes. We've got fans from both sides of the red line joining us tonight, so welcome to the Cumberland Dukes fans. We've played the Cumberland Dukes before in the Kempville tournament. I think it was a pretty close game with Kanata squeaking ahead. We've got 10 minutes on the clock. We've got Nina between her pipes. Walker takes the face-off at center, puts it to Boudreau. Boudreau puts it up the far boards to Greenidge. That's turned around and dumped back in. The Dukes behind their own net get held up on the near boards. The Dukes regain possession in their own zone. Pass it out of the zone. This guy's got some speed. He steps over the blue line. Makes it around the defense. Can't get a shot on net. Oh! Backhand, and we've got a penalty. I don't even know where that puck went off the backhand. All right, 9:30 to go in the first period. Nothing on the scoreboard yet as the Dukes go to the penalty box for slashing and the 6-7s go to the power play. Face off in the Duke zone. Walker will take the drop. Goes back to the defense. Mateo with a shot through traffic. It goes behind. Lucas on the near boards now. Pass behind the net to Walker. Walker. Back to Lucas. Lucas. Back to Walker. Somebody's got to get in front of the net there, boys. And the Dukes send this long. Mateo chases it down behind Nina. 1:35 remaining in the Dukes penalty. Gavin in his own zone. Pass to the far boards. Elliott steps over the blue line. Tries to cut to the inside. That's slapped away. Dylan puts the forecheck on. The Dukes clear the zone long. Kill a little penalty time. It's a race to the puck. Gio gets there behind the net. Slaps it onto the near boards. Finds Dylan on the near side. Dylan circles. Feeds Elliott. Elliott picks up a pass. Steps over. Tries to find Gavin, but they don't connect, and the Dukes clear the zone. Landon Boudreau on the near boards at his blue line. Passes across for Cohen. Cohen feeds Gavin. Gavin steps over. Fires, and that goes off a stick and off the glass. On the near boards, Dylan finds Boudreau. Pass across. The shot. Goalie gets a piece of that one. Dylan again. Puts it behind the net. Back to Dylan. We need somebody in front of the net there, boys. Gavin looking for a pass. Finds Cohen. Cohen throws it towards the net. Elliott gets there. Elliott's tied up. And the puck is cleared to center ice. Cohen for Boudreau. Boudreau back to Cohen. As the forwards change. And we're back to even strength. Well killed by the Cumberland Dukes. Six sevens come off the bench and dump the puck deep inside the Cumberland zone. Here comes Cumberland. Here come the Dukes, 3-on-2. Defense breaks it up. Gio chases it down in the corner. Cumberland's backhanded in front of the net. The 6-7's cleared on the near side. Jude flips the puck in on net. Goaltender puts that aside for his defense. Dukes try to clear on the near boards. Austin is there to keep it in. Dukes again. Looking for the breakout. And here come the Dukes. Dump this in. It goes off the backboards. Nina takes it in the skate. Tried to cover it. Dukes get there. Austin gets a stick on the puck. Sends it cross ice, but it's a bit long. And the Dukes chase it down in their own zone. 6:30 to go in the first period. 0-0 is still the score. Broken up pass by Landon Greenidge. Greenidge shoots. Nice save. Greenidge picks up his own rebound. Up for Walker, who puts it back down. That's flipped around. Walker again. Backhands it down into the corner for Greenidge to chase. Behind the net, pass in front. Mateo slaps at it and it hits a skate and goes wide. Lucas on the near boards puts it behind the net to the far side. The Dukes are there. Dukes backhand the puck behind their goaltender. Up the near boards. Dukes with a cross ice pass attempt. That's off of Gio's skates. Gio fires it into the far corner. Dukes try to clear it. That hits some traffic. Lucas from in front can't get a decent backhand and pass in front shot. Scores! Lucas with the backhand pass to Landon Greenidge, who pokes it in past the Dukes goaltender to make it 1-0, 6-7. Face off at center ice. Not cleanly won. Dukes come out with it. Dukes step over the blue line. 1-on-1. Can't get around the defense as the 6-7s try to clear on the far boards. Gavin picks up some speed, steps over the blue line. Gavin goes wide to the outside, fires it, misses the net. On the near boards, puck is thrown towards the net. Gavin battles behind. Gavin's looking for his defender. That goes off of Boudreau's skate. He turns it around. D-to-D pass to the far boards. Picked up by the Dukes. They retreat in their own zone, set up the play. Pass is picked off by Elliott. Elliott gets pushed to the outside. Looks for the pass of the slot. That's broken up. Dukes pop the puck up onto the far boards. Dylan breaks up the pass. Dylan can't get a shot off. Gavin comes out with it. Gavin fires. That's off the stick and goes behind the net. Cohen keeps the puck in at the blue line. Winds up and fires. Deflected wide. Dukes on the near boards. Send the puck in long. Bouncing puck. Nina plays that. She's going to hold on to it. Plays it off for her defender. Landon Boudreau picks up some pace through the neutral zone. Sends it up for Jude. Jude in the attacking zone. Fires. Nice save. James, gets hit from behind. No call on that play. Oh, there is a call. Yeah. We do have the cross-checking penalty. Official was a little late getting the hand up, but that was all right. That was the correct call, I think. 3:49 remaining in the first period. 1-0. 6-7's the score. The 6-7s go to the power play. Jude takes the face-off in the Duke zone. Wins the drop. Puts it to the right point. Long shot. Doesn't hit the net. Austin now with the backhand. Nice save. Dukes from behind their blue goal line. Send the puck long. Mateo chases it down. Changes direction. Tries to clear it on the far boards. The Dukes keep it inside. Dukes on the penalty kill here. The pass to the point. The Dukes wind up and fire. Nina with the blocker save. 6-7s clear the zone. Landon Greenidge on his own on the line change, and the Dukes fire this into the 6-7 zone. Cohen turns it around. Got some juice on that, and that'll be icing called against the 6-7s. 3:01 to go in the first, 1-0. 6-7's the score. A minute 13 remaining in the penalty against the Dukes. Walker will take the draw to Nina's right. Wins the draw, goes back to defense. We're going for the dirty bird, but they didn't quite connect. Landon back in his own zone. 6-7 send it long. That's tipped by the Dukes and tied up on the far boards, on the backboards. Cohen with a shot through traffic, tip, scores! A tip, a rebound, and I believe that's Lucas that popped it in on the near post. .234 remaining in the first, and the 6-7s pull ahead 2-0. Walker takes the face off. The Dukes get a stick on it. Dukes try to clear their zone. The Dukes step out into the neutral zone over the blue line. A long shot doesn't get through the defense. Mateo with a nice stop there. Dukes in the far corner find their defense. Dukes wind up and fire through traffic. Nina got it on the tip. .204 to go in the second period. We're back to even strength. Dukes in the attacking zone, go up to defense. A shot through traffic is tipped and slapped away. Here comes Dylan. Dylan skates the puck up ice, goes wide to the left side. Looks for the pass in front. Gavin's tied up. And the Dukes clear the zone. Gavin regains possession in his own zone, circles at his blue line. Tries to take his forward checker. Landon is there to give him an out. Boudreau sends the puck ahead for Elliott. Elliott steps over the blue line. He's pinned up. And the Dukes fire off the boards. Oh. They got a shot after the whistle there. A slashing penalty coming up. Coming up against Elliott. A minute 15 remaining in the first period. 2-0. 6-7 is the score as the Dukes go to the power play. We'll take the face-off back here to Nina's right. The Dukes with the man advantage. Dukes win the draw, put it up to the left point. Oh. We've got an unsportsmanlike. I didn't see what happened there. All right, 1:10 to go in the second period. 2-0. 6-7 is the score, and we've got 2 penalties, 5 seconds apart. We'll play 4-on-4 for the next minute 55. The officials having a chat at the 6-7's bench. And the officials will then explain the situation to the Duke's bench. These are the times I wish I had a walkie-talkie with the timekeeper to know what's actually going on. But we do have the Duke in the box for just a minor. Duke's cleared the zone. Backhanded back in by the 6-7s. Duke's behind their net. Reverse course. Find a breakout pass on the near boards. Dukes skate the puck out of the zone, send it up to center ice. Get around Cohen. Can't get through the defense as Boudreau turns on the Jets. Here comes Boudreau one-on-one. He shoots, and it's over. Dukes try to clear on the near boards. Dukes from behind their goaltender, skate the puck out. Cross ice pass to the near side. Winds up, shoots. And that goes off the stick. 6-7's try to clear it. Dukes take a slap, and that hits Cohen, or Jude rather, and we've got a slashing penalty. And a player down. Getting a little unruly out there. So I think what the officials were talking about at the benches there a little earlier was that the young man with the 2-minute penalty was going to be ejected from the game at the next whistle. That was the one with the unsportsmanlike penalty, so that is going to continue to be served by another player. And we've got 5 minutes on the clock for the slashing penalty, a major slash. And a minute remaining in the original unsportsmanlike. 6-7's with a snapper from the blue line, well saved by the Duke's goaltender. That was an intense first period. 2-0, 6-7's after the opening 10. All right, as we get set up for the second period, we've got 10 minutes on the clock. 2-0, 6-7's is the score. 6-7's will play 4-on-3 for the next 45 seconds. 5-on-3 for 5 seconds after that. And then 5-on-4 for another minute or so. 4 minutes. As we've got one serving a major penalty. And one serving a misconduct. It's a key going to the bench, or to the dressing room rather. And we're underway for the second period. The 6-7's win the draw, but the puck trickles past Gio, and He finds that back in his own zone. Gio puts it up for Lucas. Lucas backhands it up for Walker. That's broken up by the Dukes. I'd like to see the 6-7s play their power play at pace. They tend to slow it down a little in the power play. Walker across for Gio. Gio to Mateo. Mateo winds up and shoots, tips, rebound, scores. Walker with the tip and the rebound. Finds the back of the net to make it 3-0 6-7s. All right, 9:24 to go in the second period. 3-0 6-7s is the score. Should be playing 4-on-4 here, and we are. Timekeeper doing some administration. I think they took the wrong penalty down off the board, though. We're not going to have a very long third period at this pace. Face-off at center ice is won by the Dukes. The Dukes step over, and we've got a penalty coming up against the 6-7s. At the face-off for roughing. I didn't see it, maybe you did. I wasn't looking there. We'll take the face-off to Nina's left. We'll be 4-on-3, and I'm not sure for how long because the penalty clock wasn't correct. It's not very long, only a couple seconds, I think. 6-7s win the draw and clear the puck. And we're back to even strength at 4. The Dukes from their own zone. Find a good pass cross ice. Step over into the attacking zone. Good stick by Boudreau. Shot towards the net is picked up by the 6-7s. Sent long. No icing is called here. Dukes clear the zone. Cohen is there. Cohen winds up and fires. Puts that on net. That's a pad save. Dukes from their own zone. Retreat back behind their net. The puck trickles out to the red line. Landon Boudreau is there. Boudreau for Cohen. Cohen steps over the blue line. Wide to the outside. Pass in front, or pass to the shot to the side of the net and a good save. Dukes clear the puck long. And Boudreau fires the puck off to the near side. This goes deep into the Dukes zone. Dukes are there. Dukes turn and fire. This goes long. Nina's going to cover that up as the player came out of the penalty box all by himself there. 7:59 to go in the second. 3-0, 6-7's the score. And we're playing 4-on-4 hockey for the next 40 seconds. Still 2 minutes, 49 seconds remaining in the penalty against the White Sweaters. Dukes win the draw. Put it down behind Nina. Dukes are there. Dukes. Pass in front. We can't get the shot off. A slopper through traffic goes high. 6-7s clear the zone, and the Dukes go back and chase it. I'd like to see a little forecheck here. Here we go. As James applies pressure, the Dukes skate the puck up ice. Can't get past the 6-7s. They've got to retrieve the puck up to the left point. Dukes with a shot. Nina puts this for Mateo. Mateo turns around and fires. We're even strength at 4 here. And the penalty against the Blue Sweaters has expired. We're 5-on-4, 6-7s. Puck trickles into the Duke zone. Race for the puck. Won by the 6-7s. Little backhand on net. Is stopped. Going from the blue line. Takes a long shot. It doesn't get through. Battle in front of the net. Trick to the near boards. Greenidge turns and fires, and that misses. Oh, we've got a whistle, and net's off. Net's off. Okay, 6:42 to go in the second period. 3-0. 6-7's the score with a minute 32 remaining in the 6-7's power play. Walker takes the faceoff in the Duke zone. 6-7's win it. To the point, a low snap goes wide of the net. Cohen comes on in, puts it down behind the net for Greenidge. Greenidge looking for the pass in front. Lucas with a shot. Nice save. Another shot. It's picked away by the Dukes. Walker retrieves it at the blue line, fires it back in. Dukes are there in the far corner. Send it long. Cohen flips the puck back in. Dukes try to clear on the near boards, kept inside by the 6-7. Walker is there. Walker with a pass to the slot. That goes on through. Lucas has got to chase it down on the far side. That's picked off by the Dukes. Turned around by Walker. A backhand short side. Wrap around by Lucas. Gets behind the goaltender. To make it 4-0, 6-7. Face off at center right. The Dukes win it. Step it. There's no penalty there. 6-7 state the puck up ice. Elliott, we got a penalty coming up. Oh, it was just offside. Okay. 6-7's from their blue line. Send it up for Dylan. Dylan steps over. He's held up. Giorgio comes in and he takes a big slap at it, and that goes high. Elliott circles in, but the Dukes get a stick on it. Fire it deep. Giorgio gets there. Skates the puck behind Nina. He's got two on him. That's stripped away by the Dukes. The Dukes with the pass up front. Nobody there. And we're back to even strength. The Dukes pick off the pass. Step over the blue line into the attacking zone. Giorgio pushes him to the side. He gets around him. Short side shot. Nina with the save. Rebound. Nina holds on. 4:55 remaining in the second period. 4-0, 6-7's the score. We're back to even strength. Face off in the 6-7 zone. Dukes come out with it. Put the puck behind the net. Dukes are there. Dukes from behind the net. Short side. Nina makes the stop. Dukes again with the pass in front. That's slapped away by the 6-7s. Here comes Austin. Austin's got two defenders in front of him. Goes wide to the left side. Looking for the pass to the high slot. It scooches on through. Cohen flips the puck back down into the near corner. Jude puts the pressure on. James works hard. Puts it for Jude, but Jude can't get the shot off. James keeps the puck inside. Over for Austin. Austin flips it in down into the corner. Dukes are there to give it a big slap. This is going to go long. No ice because Cohen wasn't skating for it, so he'll call it no ice even though he couldn't have got it. 6-7's clear the zone on the near board. It drifts down into the Dukes territory. Walker puts the forecheck on. Walker from behind the net can't get a wraparound on. The Dukes try to clear it. That goes off a stick and high. Greenidge plays it in the near corner, stripped away by the Dukes. Dukes from behind their net. Good poke by Walker. Walker from short range up for Greenidge. A shot and a nice save. Puck is loose in front. It pops out to the near side. Lucas behind the net is held up against the boards. The Dukes clear the puck. We've got a penalty coming up against the 6-7s for interference. Slade and Greenwich go to the Ducks at 3:10 remaining in the second. Face off to Nina's left. Six sevens win the draw. Didn't get much on the pass, but managed to feed it up to Gavin. Gavin with a chip pass off the boards. That's broken up. Dylan with a shot from outside the blue line. Goes behind the net. Dukes are there. Gavin puts the forecheck on. Dukes pass the puck out of the zone. Go wide to the left side over into the attacking zone. Push to the outside. Dylan is there to scoop up the loose puck. It's up for Gavin. Gavin takes it in the skates and pushes it ahead. The Dukes find it inside their blue line. Dukes on the power play. Turned around by the 6-7s. We clear the zone. Dukes are there at their blue line. Nice move to get around the forechecker. Loose puck is picked up by Gio. Here comes Giorgio over the blue line. Giorgio gets pushed to the outside. And here come the Dukes one-on-one. Step over the blue line. They got a trailer. The pass is picked off. Bouncing puck bounces right out of the zone. The Dukes just onside. Dukes step over. Take a shot. Nina with the save. Score. The bouncing puck, and Nina didn't quite have it. And the winger in the crease popped that in. The Dukes are on the board with 1:51 remaining. Power play goal. 51 remaining in the second. Power play goal to make it 4-1, 6-7. Dukes win the draw. Boudreau gets a stick on it and pops it ahead. Here come the Dukes again. Dukes with some renewed energy. The 6-7s flip it out of the zone. Here comes Jude. He steps over the blue line. Tries to make it around the defense. Gets pinned up. Pass in front is picked off by the Dukes. Dukes come up the near side and flip it in. Nina puts that into the corner for Boudreau. Boudreau fires it off the near boards. James sends the puck ahead. Dukes are there at their blue line. Whiff on the pass. Try again. Kept inside by Austin. Austin cuts to the inside. Tries to drop it for Jude. Jude takes it in the skates, backhand, and that's flipped away. Cohen gets there. Puts it to the near corner. Pass to the slot. That's picked off. Here come the Dukes 2-on-2. Walker on the back check. Flips the puck back into the neutral zone. Lucas steps over the blue line. Drop pass for Walker. Walker to the crease, or to the slot. Backhand by Landon. Goes off to the side of the net. Another nice couple chances there. Lucas in the far corner, overskates it. Dukes pick up the loose puck and send it long. This goes right by Nina. That'll be icing called against the Dukes. .23 seconds remaining in the second period. 4-1, 6-7 is the score. Face off in the Duke zone. Walker wins the draw. Lucas gets a stick on the puck, takes a shot. That doesn't get through traffic. Another shot and a save. Dukes put the puck off the far boards. Cross ice pass to center ice. And the Dukes step over the blue line. Nice dangle. Taken down. We got another penalty coming up here. As Greenwich goes to the box for tripping. 3 seconds remaining in the second period. Face off to Nina's right. Goes on net. Woo, bouncing puck. And Nina's got it at the horn. After 2 periods of play, 4-1, 6-7s in this game 2 of the Kanata tournament. Say hi to the 6-7 fans over here. Hi, fans. As we get set up for the 3rd period, we've got 10 minutes on the clock. Nina back in her crease. 1 man in the penalty box for another minute 57 in the blue sweater. Gavin takes the face-off at center ice, puts it over for Cohen, who dumps it in deep. Duke's goaltender plays this off for his defenseman. Gavin puts some pressure on. The Dukes skate the puck up ice. Dangle through 1, dangle through 2. Nina with the pad save and the rebound. Big rebound. Oh, you didn't see that, sorry. The 6-7s get a stick on the puck. Duke's goaltender leaves that for his defense. Pass is intercepted at center ice. And the Dukes again regain possession. Send it up on the near boards. Boudreau is there to fire it. The Dukes are there at the blue line. They fire this in deep. Boudreau is there. Boudreau off the near boards for Dylan. Dylan battling at the blue line. And we got an interference penalty now coming up against the 6-7s. The Dukes put the puck back behind Nina on the face-off. The 6-7s clear the zone. Here comes Jude. Jude tries to dump it in deep. The Dukes are there in the far corner. Skated off behind their defender. The Dukes picking up some speed in the neutral zone. 5-on-3 Dukes. The Dukes from short range. Nina. Oh, Nina didn't get that. Oh my.
Line up!
An off-speed shot. And not a good move on Nina's part there. 4-2, 6-7's the score. As the 6-7s get one out of the box. They're 5-on-4 Dukes. Dukes win the draw. The Dukes with another shot. Nina's going to hold on to that. Walker will take the draw to Nina's right. 6-7s win the draw and send it long to kill a little penalty time. Duke's goaltender hands this to his defenseman. Duke's on the near side. Make the pass. Good back check by Elliott. Duke step over the blue line. Can't get through the defense cleanly. Duke's maintain possession with a shot. Nina gets a piece of that, sends it over her net. Dukes behind the net. Fired to the far boards. Walker is there to backhand it out of the zone, but the Dukes are there. Long shot, Nina. Nice save. Face off to Nina's right. The Dukes win it. Dukes still in the power play for another 39 seconds. A shot through traffic. Hits the player and the 6-7s. Oh, try to clear it, but hit James on the way out. James is all right. He stands up, clears the puck. Dukes are there. Dukes step over the blue line. Poked away by James. James keeps the pressure on. The Dukes step over the blue line and they're offside. Very boisterous fans on the Duke side. Jesus, delay of game. It's delay of game, it's intent, it's everything. The Dukes win the draw. Onto the near boards. 6-7's battle, send it up for Lucas. The Dukes turn it around at their blue line. Picked up at center ice. Dukes maintain possession at center ice. Wait till they get back on side. Flip it in the zone. 6-7's trying to clear the zone. It's not clean, but they find a winger on the far boards. Dukes turned it around. Mateo flips the puck in deep. And the Dukes from their own zone clear the zone, send the puck ahead into the attacking territory. Mateo chases it, fires it up the far boards for Austin. Austin gets pinned up. Gavin skates the puck out through center ice. Weaves around the defenseman. Picks up his puck, tries to put it into the low slot. That's picked off by the Dukes. Dukes clear the puck long. No icing is called here. That's tipped, he says. Cohen flips it up the far boards. Nothing but Dukes there. Walker battles. Dukes from the point. Winds up. Fire. Through traffic. Misses the net. On the near boards now. Dukes again. With a shot. Nina with a stick save. Rebound is picked up in front. And the 6-7 skate the puck out of the zone. Austin steps over the blue line into the attacking territory. Can't get through the D. Austin turns, puts it for Dylan. Dylan in the far corner now. Gets taken down. No call on that one either. The Dukes regain possession. 3:37 remaining. Lucas intercepts a pass, takes a shot off his stick and off the back glass. Austin for Lucas behind the net. Pass in front. Shot. Scores. Poke from in front. And the 6-7s pad their lead 5-3, 5-2. Face off at center ice, slip back into the 6-7 zone. Oh, we've got a whistle behind the play here. Contact to the head against Gavin. Oh, jeez. Get your popcorn, folks. Face off to Nina's left. Dukes win the draw. Take a shot through traffic. It's deflected wide. Whew. Nina was going the other way. Deflection, good thing it was wide. Shot short side. Onto the far boards now. The Dukes from the blue line, a shot. Nina gloves that. Walker takes the face off to Nina's right. Puts it back for Mateo. Tries to clear it, hits some traffic. Mateo again. Flips it up the boards. Dukes come out with it, take a shot. That goes behind the net. Battle in the corner on the near boards. Blazers try to flip it out of the zone. Dukes are there with a shot. Tip. Stopped in front. From the point again, another shot. Tip. Scores. Those nasty tips in front with $1:16 remaining in the third period. 5-3, 6-7. Ref dropped the puck without the centerman there. 6-7 in the neutral zone. Elliott steps over the blue line, goes wide to the outside. He's taken down. That'll be a penalty coming up against the Dukes. Under a minute to go in the third as the time runs down. 5-3, 6-7 is the score. Face off in the Duke zone. Dukes win the draw. Escape the zone and flip back inside by the 6-7. 25 seconds running down. The Dukes for the long pass. No ice is called here for the penalty. Boudreau is there. Boudreau looks for Elliott at center ice. Dukes pick up the puck, send it onto the far boards. Cohen flips it up for Elliott. Elliott for Lucas, turned around at the blue line. Well, that was pretty intense. I do recall the last game that these two teams had was similarly intense. As the 6-7 take this one away, 5-3 over the Cumberland Dukes in this game 2 of the Kanata tournament. Thanks for joining us, folks. We'll see you tomorrow.